Live. Go. You're live.
We're live. That's why I can't do nothing with you. Hey guys, I can't believe we're live right now. I haven't done a Facebook Live in like forever, but a lot's been going on behind the scenes. We ain't gonna get into all that today. Just know we got some more lives coming because yeah, it's been a time. It's been a time.
It's been a time.
All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna give Lakeisha a chance because she already done told me she old, so she can share this live on her platform. So we gonna pray that she can figure it out. We gotta give our old people, our seniors, our future ancestors grace.
Wow, future ancestors.
as they learn to share a Facebook Live. But also, if you're watching, be sure to share this on all of your Facebook accounts. Share this with your friends and family today. Wow, she said I can't find it. You might have to refresh. That's why I didn't tell you to go there early. But yeah, today we're going to talk about a new company that's hitting the scene. We're going to be talking about how you can engage with this company and how iRock is connecting with them. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Corey. I'm Corey Fonva Foster. I am a speaker. I am the founder of iRock Marketable Business Solutions. And we support business owners, small business owners, service-based business owners. She is struggling, y'all. We're gonna see how long it takes her. Because she joked me when I called her my ancestor, but we're gonna see how long. I ain't even gonna help her. Don't nobody help her. Don't put that in the comments. She gonna find this live and share it by herself. But anywho, our business has been around since 2019. Supporting small business owners, helping them start, grow, and scale their small businesses. Every so often, we do initiatives where we support teens and young adults. Through iRock, we actually have an internship program. If you guys are not on the email list, you may have missed it, but we started our summer internship, which is an 8-week internship through our company. We actually have, I think, 4 people going through it right now, but it is still open. We're running it throughout the summer. You don't have to be a student to take part. Some people just want to learn more about the backgrounds of business, but through 8 weeks, we help you build your skill set and understanding. And then a lot of our interns are coming in with what is it called? Something they're passionate about already, right? So we have one intern who's really interested in AI. So his internship has a lot to do with AI, plus the things we typically go over with our interns. Another one of our interns loves film. So he's doing a lot of video editing along with some of the other things he has. We got a guy now who currently does drone work. So we were talking to him about contracts and pricing along with what he does. So it's a great program.
Because I found you on LinkedIn.
Yep, you put me on Facebook, so it should be there. Let's see. She's struggling. Let's see if I can go there.
Go there.
Well, look, I can't because I can't see. Go to my Facebook. We gotta help the babies out, right?
Girl, we done. Just ask for a password.
Oh my Lord.
Just keep us uplifted.
Go find my face. Can you see my Facebook? And you went to my real profile, ma'am.
Yes, you.
And then you refresh.
You said Corey is my friend.
You went to my page and then you scroll down and you should see me right now. Live and in color.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, well, go to your computer. We're going to push her over there. Figure it out. Come back when you're ready. Because we need to know that I'm on Facebook. She was supposed to figure it out, y'all. But you know what she probably did? She probably put me on my business profile and not my personal, even though I told her my personal. But we're going to get her together. But the reason why she's also helping me is part of the reason why y'all haven't seen me go live. And that's because I've been having some severe vision issues. But it's okay because I was going to wait till it got better, but it didn't. So we're going to be coming back anyway. See? Oh, did you find me? I hear myself.
Well, yeah.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and share. You're struggling. You can do it right there. She said, give me my phone. She on a computer, y'all. I tell you, pray for our elders. Pray for our elders. I'm telling you. And they just lose all skill. My grandma, every time she goes to the grocery store, forgets how the card machine works. She turning into one of our elders, y'all. So she gonna be like, I went on that Twitter, and I'm be like, it ain't even called that no more. And I tried to tweak somebody, and be like, that ain't even how it works either now. See, so don't get old, y'all.
You want to get old.
Don't get old, y'all. It should be at the bottom. Ma'am, you have to share afterwards. We'll just have to get you to share afterwards because she's struggling.
Because I'm struggling.
Help the baby. We'll get her to share after. But anywho, this live, she's back. She made it. And I know we're having some glitching, but hopefully you guys will be able to see everything. You saw it on LinkedIn, so it's there.
It's there.
It's there. But anywho, what are we talking about today? So, like I said, y'all keep me in prayer. That's all I can say. So, Lakeisha here, who you guys may have seen, she for a long time, has finally launched her very own company, and it is called
Launch Horizons.
Her voice changed, y'all. Like, what was that?
It's called Launch Horizons.
Launch Horizons. Okay, so yeah, she started a company called Launch Horizons. So proud of her. Yay. If we had the little sound effects, you'd be like, yay. I need to do that. Remind me. Put sound effects up here. Oh, okay. Anyway, like I said, we're having some glitchiness. I don't know what it's doing, but who cares? So anyway, Launch Horizons. It has been, I feel like, a work in progress for a long time. Lakeisha has been talking to me about the children of America and how the children of America, if only somebody taught them how to adult and gave them all the tools and the skills needed, they would thrive in this world that we live in. But nobody was doing that. So Lakeisha finally created her business, and I'm so excited because it bridges the gap between what schools are teaching and what parents are being able to support their children with at home, and it marries that and then adds to it to make sure that children, teens, young adults are able to launch into adulthood. I would say with ease, or with more ease than we definitely experienced.
Yeah, more ease, yes.
Yeah. So, Lakeisha, can you tell us a little bit about Launch Horizons?
Yes.
Oh God, her voice can change every time she talks. All right.
No, Launch Horizons is a company, organization that works with young adults, teens, to help them develop the skills, like you said, to launch into adulthood. Some of the main things that were concerning me were finances. These kids and money. So my first thing was financial literacy, just really understanding how money works, because one day they will have to leave that house, and most of them don't have a clue.
Not a clue. We get calls every day. Every day. I'm telling you, boy, the questions kids ask are hilarious. I'm surprised they don't ask us what their first and last name is, because the questions, first of all, the questions they ask, but even the questions they don't ask, and then we find out later and then have to fix things is crazy. It's
like,
just,
I quit my job,
but I ain't got no other job.
You know what I wanted to tell her? It's like, think of Tarzan swinging through the trees. Does he ever let go of one rope before he got another rope?
Nope, them kids is like,
they just
I hope I make it to the next tree. That's what they're doing. They just
wilding out there.
Yes, because we got one of our kiddos hit us up this past week and said they quit their job. But I thought it was funny the reason they quit, and that's because they didn't want to have to sit down. I was like, you quit your good job because you didn't want to sit down.
Take it all day.
And they were only doing 4-hour shifts. So you told me you was mad because you got to sit for 4 hours and do busy work so you could get paid. Oh, the horror.
Oh, she gonna love that later on when she get on a real adult. She gonna wish she had.
Or she could have worked one of these summer jobs where you hot and you out in this heat. She probably would have a hoodie on. But anyway, we digress. But yeah, like I said,
yes, financial literacy. Another big one for me is cars. Auto insurance. And renters insurance. Yeah,
we got questions today. We were going over. A kid asked about understanding renters insurance, and they asked understanding the lease, but also how much money they needed to save before moving. And I think the
answer is a lot.
A lot. Yeah, we talked about that today.
Break down the different things that go into it. They just think, oh, I'm 18, I'm grown, I can jump out there and do whatever I want. And then they coming back 6 months later. Can I come back home?
We talked about it.
Can I do my laundry here? Can I borrow the microwave?
Not borrow the microwave. But yeah, we've been having some interesting talks with some of our teen ambassadors about all of these things. And I think Launch Horizons is really great because it's not theory. I think a lot of programs are very theory, very play. And this is real life. We're really focusing on what do these kids really need to know? How can we give it to them in a way that's digestible, and then they can take it and go? Because they're not trying to sit through a whole bunch of long video recordings. They're not trying to, read a book and find out. They're trying to get this information and go. And parents are trying to figure out, I feel like, how to start the conversation or sometimes how to share it, because I know as a parent, like, my kid don't be listening to me, right? But if somebody else says it, he's like, oh, that makes sense. So even being like a partner to these parents and being like, hey, we're going to give you the information. You just share it with them so they know you know what you're talking about. Because my kid told me, he was like, I thought you knew everything. It's like, brother, really?
But my thing, too, is kids, most of the time, don't. I think they don't listen.
Yeah.
But I said, I'm just going to pour it into you anyway. And one day when you find yourself in a situation, you're like, oh, I remember what I'm supposed to do now. So yeah, so definitely, I believe just keep giving it to them. Just give them all the information that they need, and hopefully they'll pull it out when they put out a tool belt when the time comes.
Yeah. So financial literacy, basically adulting 101. So talking about home, cleaning, cooking, grocery shopping, taking care of your automobile, taking care of yourself. There's also the Smart series that's coming out. I'm really excited about that because I got to be a part of that process. But that's all about safety. So safe relationships, safe in the community, safe online. I think that's very necessary, especially now that people think everybody they friend and they don't know when people are real and when they're not. We've had some of those conversations recently too. Everybody online is not who they say they are. And also everybody ain't your friend and everybody ain't your boyfriend or girlfriend. And what does that look like? And when is somebody toxic? All the things. So lots of stuff. I also want to point out the reading literacy. And this is something
big for you.
Yeah, this is something that was big for me. I decided to come on board. I understood Lakeisha's vision. I understood where she wanted to go with the kids. And like I said, iRock has always done little things here and there. So we've had our internships. We did a pitch contest for the youth back in the day. We've done some fun little things. But now to be able to be connected with a brand who's solely focused on teens and young adults was like a no-brainer for us. And when we decided to come on board, I said reading literacy has to be there because reading really unlocks all education. And what I have definitely seen to be true, and what the data is also showing, is that unfortunately our kiddos. Oh, what just happened? Oh, it's just blinked out. Okay. Unfortunately, our kiddos, I'm not gonna say are illiterate, but they ain't reading good. They ain't reading good. That's all I'm saying. They ain't reading good.
That's because they weren't reading much.
Yeah, so. And I think too, of course, COVID had a part. I'm not going to ding our teachers, but also I think too, our standards have shifted. I know when I was younger, when I was in school,
back in your day,
back in my day, Lord have mercy, when the dinosaurs roamed, we had to read books, like full books. These kids have passages on their Chromebooks that they're told to read. And then oftentimes they can't even read for comprehension. And so I was very adamant that there needed to be some type of reading literacy program if iRock was going to be a part of it. And Lakeisha was really great with letting us kind of build out, and we're still building it out. It's going to be really amazing, the reading literacy portion of the business, because again, reading unlocks everything. And we do it, I think, in a fun way. I learned, even because I homeschool my kiddos, at first I used to make them read books, right? And I was like, we're going to read, the classics. And I threw some Shakespeare in there. And I was like, I wouldn't even want to read this. And so we started figuring out what the kids enjoyed. We made a home book club. We were reading, we got to the point where we were reading at least 9 books a year, which was a big deal. Most Americans don't even read 1 book a year. So to have kids read full books, and they were doing 9 books a year, was really great. I think it was a great win for us. And then we started seeing an increase in their test scores too, because of course, when you're reading, you're increasing how you learn, you're expanding your vocabulary, you're understanding how to understand text, and really make those kind of connections to the real world. I could go on and on. I'm not a teacher, but when I tell you, yes, reading's the biz. So, but let's talk real quick, because I don't want to have you up here all the time. We will talk more about Launch Horizons. Launch Horizons does have a website. What is the website?
It is www. launch-horizons.com.
So launch-horizons.com.
That's what I said.
Okay. All right, but definitely check that out. The website will walk you through the different types of programs and what our focus is, but also if you have a special set of skills that you think will be great for youth ages 13 to 25, then definitely reach out. There's an application there, because I know right now the big push is for more instructors to come on the platform, because we have to have the content to share with the students. And then of course, if you're interested, if you have kiddos in the ages of 13 to 25, if somebody's sitting in your basement right now sucking up your cool air and eating your chips, right, and drinking the last of your Kool-Aid, go ahead and sign up. We have a free community as well. You can join the free community through the website. Lakeisha, do you have a link for the community?
I do.
All right, Lakeisha will throw it in the comments if you don't see it, because I don't know what platforms we're streaming on right now, because she did it. But if you don't see it and you want it, again, you can go to the website. launch-horizons.com, but you can also just message us and we'll be happy to just comment free community, and we will give you the link for that as well. The free community gives you access to the free resources. You're the first to know about announcements. We just are in the process of opening up our teen ambassador program again. We have a few teen ambassadors that joined during our kind of beta launch. And we are looking for our next cohort of teen ambassadors, which are essentially Launch Horizons version of interns. But they basically help make content from the youth point of view. They help with marketing. They come to events with us. And then they also have the opportunity. They have a certain set of skills to put content on the platform as well. They don't have to have any previous experience. We're really trying to help cultivate leadership with them. And there's more information coming soon. But again, if you want your children to have that opportunity, I would definitely say join the community, because because it is a small company, we have a limited capacity on that. But we also got some summer camps. And so summer camps start next week. And reason why we even did this live is because we had a little bit of an announcement. Summer camps are a full week, Monday through Friday. And typically our camps, Launch Horizon camps, are $97 per student, which I think is a really good steal. I know, because I think I just paid, how much did I pay for film camp? Was it like $300, $400 for 1 week of film camp? Oh my goodness. And I usually pay that per camp. For whatever my son wants to do. We're doing a full week, $97. But because I really believe in Launch Horizons, and I definitely understand that it's hard out here. People getting laid off left and right. iRock is doing, wow, that is inappropriate for a youth group. But for the summer, for this camp, these camps, and Lakeisha will talk more about them, iRock is joining in, offering some scholarships. So we're going to be making some partial payments for folks. So instead of $97, if you sign up now, it takes it down to, I believe, $57. Yes, look, a steal. $57 for your child to come and experience a camp. And don't worry, we're not going to like make them read. That's not what it's about. Can you share what next week's camp is?
Next week's camp is going to be public speaking. Confidence starts with your voice. So no experience necessary. We are going to go over some public speaking fundamentals, some fun games, learn about storytelling, just building up their confidence, because speaking is something they're going to have to do in life.
Yeah,
like you said earlier about, the internet and everything, but eventually they will have to talk to real people. They will have to apply for jobs. They will have to deal with coworkers. They just need better communication skills. And this is going to be a fun way to get them those things that they need, especially if they're, shy or a little bashful. Didn't you say one time you had
I don't know why you thought, I thought you were going to say they're a bastard, but she said bashful.
But I can't sing my song without saying the word bastard. Didn't you, when you taught a class before, you said you had that child that...
Oh yeah, we had a child, because we've run these programs before in different capacities, and I did a public speaking class with, I think they were middle schoolers, and one of the youth that was in the program was select mutism. They had select mutism, meaning they sometimes just could not make themselves speak, right? And I think the word select makes you think they can just choose, but they struggle, and sometimes they can speak, sometimes they can't. And they even thrived in the class because it's not about being the best speaker. And I think that that's something that we've been really consistent about with all our programs. It's not about being the best, unless it's debate.
It's about doing your best.
Yeah, doing your best and building on your skills. So I always tell kids, first day, hey, this is the starting line. This is where you're starting. Every class, let's just try to be better than what we were the last class. So public speaking, like she said, we try to make it really, really fun. But we also think about how we're going to use it in the real world. So we're not just saying, hey, we're going to give random speeches. One, we're going to give speeches about topics we're passionate about. We've had kids who've been really passionate about their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. They get up there and they basically do a sermon. Kudos to them. We've heard speeches about flowers, speeches about all kind of things. And so war. War. That was really good.
He's always on something.
Yeah, like battleships and things. Really good information. All kind of stuff, anime, all kind of things. But yeah, we practice different types of speeches, and the kids just grow through that. And again, it's about confidence building. There is no booing, no tomato throwing. We give critiques, but in a great way. And I think it's just it's a fun way to build on those skills. And like I said, we really connect them to real world opportunities. So interviewing skills. I love giving the thank you speech because I'm going to win a great award one day. But we do all that, and it's just a fun time. So if you have a kiddo who you're trying to figure out, where am I putting them next? next week, right? Go ahead and sign them up. $57 a student. 5 days. And what are the times?
Well, first of all, it's July 13th through 17th. The time is 9:30 to 2.
Okay.
Downtown Newport News. And actually, this one's for age 13 to 18.
Yeah, 13 to 18
for this one.
So teenager age group, and it's at what used to be called Brooks Crossing and now called the
Newport News Opportunity Center.
Ooh, Opportunity Center. So if you're familiar with that area, it's very safe. As a matter of fact, I did take a little video because we were there at the location today. Very safe. There's security. We had to go through metal detector. They're not playing. Yeah, because last time we went, we just walked in, but they do have you sign in. We are on premises, but there are also, like I said, security on premises the whole time. There's a sign-in process. Nobody can come and take your kid out of there. We also will have snacks along with your child can bring a lunch, and we're gonna have a good old time. So that is next week's camp, and then the following week, what camp do we have going?
Following week, which will be July 20th through 24th, same time, same place, same age, we're going to have On the Stage Improv and Acting Confidence Camp.
Oh, I always like these. These are fun.
They are fun.
Yeah. So if you have a little thespian at your house, and that's not a bad word, a little thespian, or somebody who you just, again, you're trying to figure out what am I doing with this kid this summer. This is a great opportunity to build confidence using acting skills. We're going to be playing some improv games. We'll be doing some acting, some solo acting, some group acting, some partner acting. We actually, we did 2 of these sessions last year. We did a middle school group, which is always interesting because those middle school ages, sometimes, you know,
they surprise you.
They do. They could be real good or real shy. And then we did a high school group, but surprisingly, we had a whole bunch of boys in it. Yeah. And we heard a lot of Optimus Prime type speeches and presentations. They did some monologues. We did I forgot what the other ones were. They were interesting. The boys are hilarious. So we've actually we wrapped those up we did a fall group and then we did a spring group. So this is middle and high school age, again, 13 to 18, improv and acting. We have a ball. We play so many fun games. The kids, they create some characters. Remember Mr. He turned into he was like a middle school dude. Yeah, he turned into an old dude with a cane. He needed water. I don't know why he was British. For the school. Feel free. Lakeisha will put the links too if you're interested. Again, you can go through the website, but she'll put the links to the actual camps so you can learn more, but also sign your kiddo up. Limited space. So please get your signups in sooner than later. If you have questions, you can reach out to us. We'd be happy to answer those. We do have a few call slots if you want to call and talk. And like I said, I'm gonna try to drop the video of the space, because I think for me as a parent, I'm like, where my kid gonna be at? You know what I mean? Where they gonna be? And I understand that this is a newer brand, so you may be a little more apprehensive, but we do keep children's safety as the forefront. And also to speak to that, while Lakeisha's putting the links in the chat or the comment section, we do most of our programs virtually unless we're at a specific site. So we just did our spring and summer. We were with a homeschool co-op. So if you have a group, right, of kids, maybe you're a part of a youth group at church and you want to do some of these programs, we also can come in and do those programs for your group of folks during whatever calendar schedule works best for you guys. But these are open to the public. Again, Newport News, Virginia, ages 13 to I'm gonna say 13 to 18. And like I said, this upcoming week we're going to be doing public speaking, and then the following week improv and acting, and it's going to be a blast. Like I said, space limited, but not a hoot. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be educational. Like I said, we will have snacks for the children. They will not go hungry. They will not go thirsty. We'll have activities for them to do each day. We'll take lots of breaks. They'll have plenty of time for fun, and you can bring them with a lunch if they so choose. And then definitely, like I said, if nothing else, join our free community because you'll be told about new things coming up. We have a few mini series coming. We have lots of free resources coming. We got some new teachers that just joined the platform. So I'm excited for their programs to launch as well. And you want to be the first to know. And also when the reading literacy program drops officially, you want to be able to get in on that as well. Even if you have a reader who is not that into reading or someone who may be a delayed reader, because we had a kiddo that really, boy, struggled with that reading, struggled, and we met them where they were, and they were able to eventually read.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the novels.
I didn't think they were going. I didn't
think. See, you gotta believe in the babies. You gotta believe.
But now it's amazing.
Yeah, now he's like, here's a novel. Yeah. Before it was like the cat in the hat, and then you read it and be like, what did it say? So yeah, we've seen some real good growth, and actually I've been telling Lakeisha we gotta start posting more of the videos from the kids and them talking about it from their experience, because I think it's better to hear from them than from us. But like I said, Launch Horizons is here. It's here to stay. And if you are in the Newport News Hampton area, it is in your neck of the woods. But don't worry if you're not. Again, most of the programs are virtual. There are virtual on demand and virtual live classes as well coming this fall. You just need to be in the free community to know when they are dropping, so you can be one of the first to get into one of those programs. And we try to also make them pretty affordable. I do want to throw that out. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to get into another thing, I don't have the funds. First of all, there's a lot of stuff for free. For free. Right. I know they tired of me. I'm like, ooh, let's add this in for free. She's like, Lordy. But yeah, there's tons of stuff. There's so much stuff that literally they're making me just hold it. And we're going to trickle some of the stuff out to you guys, because if not, I just give you 100 things right now. But yeah, you'll be able to do this. In these camps, we're also going to be recording a version so that if you want to have them on virtually, you'll be able to do that as well. But do them live. It'll be more fun. And of course, you can sign up multiple kiddos as well. Is there anything else you want to share about the camps or about Launch Horizons? This is why I'm doing so first. She's like, I don't know. Ma'am, are you excited about helping the children?
I'm excited.
Lord help us. But we're going to do more live. Look, Lakeisha's new to this whole speaking thing, apparently.
No, I just don't.
She don't know what to do with her hands. But no, she's going to be all right. And like I said, I'm excited that IROC's getting to partner with Launch Horizons. We're looking for more partners, more facilitators to come on the platform. And I always tell people, because they're like, what is the platform? And I was like, really think about like OutSchool mixed with Udemy mixed with fun. Right? So you can get courses, you can get workshops, intensives, all different types of program formats. They can be virtual on demand, meaning that they're asynchronous. That's what all the teachers always say. You can go up there and yes, they're pre-recorded. That's what it means. And you can go through the material at your own pace and enjoy it. And the real cool thing is that a lot of this is great for families. Like it can start conversations. It can be extra resources. And then you can also experience some of our programs virtual and live. So that means you do got to be up there at a certain time. But typically you'll get replays for those types of events. And then of course we do occasionally have our in-person events like the 2 camps, the one that is all about acting and improv, and then the one on public speaking that will be in Newport News, Virginia. And if we have any additional in-person ones in the future, we will let you know. Some are open to the public, some are closed off, just depending on who's bringing us in. And then also we will be partnering up with other organizations throughout the year as well on different subjects. I know I'm very passionate about our differently abled youth and making sure we have things for them. I know recently we were reached out to about, what was that, foster care?
Oh, yes.
So we'll be talking about that. And then there's lots of other people. We've been talking to therapists and people that are financial advisors. So we are looking for people to partner with us to put content and programs on the platform, because the more we have, the more we'll be able to support these youth to really get them launched and get them up out of here.
Get them out your house.
Get them up out of here. Because I'm just counting down. We done launched 2, right? We had 1 graduate last year, 1 graduate this year, and my son, we almost done. So we understand y'all's child's feelings. And it ain't even about necessarily kicking them out your house, but we want them to be successful, right? We don't want them sitting in your house eating your chips, sucking up your air because they have no options. We want them to be there because you just enjoy them. And, they're off work right now, not out of work, right? They're not out of work, but off work, right? Like and you enjoy your child, so that's why you're allowing them in your house. But if they had to leave, they could, right? That's what we want them to be, well equipped to make good decisions, to know what they're doing, to make less mistakes than what we made when we were young. And we want to be there to support them on that journey. But she's looking over there because my dog is losing their mind. They want to be rubbed. But all right, so that's it for today. Again, look in the comment section, and remember, go to launch-horizons.com to check out more about Launch Horizons and sign up for those camps while the discount is there and while the space is there, because once we're out of space, we are out of space.
I guess I need to put the code for the discount, huh?
Oh yeah, put the code. How they gonna get that discount? They like Corey said it was 57. It said 97. So yes, if you want to give your child the scholarship and be able to get that price from 97 to 57 per student, go ahead and put the code. What's the code?
Launch it.
Launch it. Oh, I like that. So launch it is your coupon code to be able to get that price drop down to 57. If for some reason you try to do it, the code isn't working, please just reach out. You can reach out through launch-horizons.com. There is an email there, so you can, reach out to us, or you can just comment, and we'll be keeping an eye out everywhere that you're seeing this video, and we will make sure that we take care of that. We have a team of folks that work behind the scenes to ensure that you guys have a great experience. And like I said, if nothing else, join the free community, and I believe you put that link there as well.
I did.
All right, guys. Well, that is all for this video. We're going to do more lives. We're going to keep our old sister in prayer, that next time she knows how to share the video, that she knows how to do the comments. She gonna get better, because look, just like we want these children to launch, we want you to launch into the new century too. Okay. Launch it. All right. Well, you guys have a great day, and we will see you next time. Just remember, launch it. That's gonna be our new thing. Launch it. Launch it. Look, you're waving. You gotta hit the end button. See? Fired. Keep it in prayer. Come on, old lady.
I forgot to record. Start the record.
Oh Lord.
I forgot to go live.
Lord. Hit the button.